Hello, my name is Melina and today I'm going to talk about how to reach your fitness goals. I know that a lot of you set some goals for the year 2023 and you finally want to kickstart into the year, reach your fitness goals and stay consistent. Stay consistent. So that's already the first important message I have for you, consistency. So it doesn't help if you go to the gym 5 times a week for the first week and then you slow down and then maybe you stop going at all. So let's talk about this and also about other things that are very important in order to reach your fitness goals. So the number one most important point about reaching your fitness goals is what even is your goal. Maybe you want to look a certain way, maybe you just want to feel more comfortable, feel fitter, feel better, feel more healthy, or maybe you have a very specific goal when it comes to numbers, like you want to have a certain weight or a certain measurement around a certain body part. So I totally get that. It's just very important to define what exactly is your goal. Because if your goal is a little bit vague and you don't really know what exactly you want, that means your goal is not measurable. And if your goal is not measurable, there's no way to reach your goal, right? So if your goal, for example, is you want to be more fit, so you start going to the gym and then you're like, I don't even know, and you stop going, it's probably because you don't really knew what your goal was in the first place. You just wanted to be more fit, but what exactly is more fit? What exactly does it mean to be more fit? So you have to define that for you. Maybe if you do cardio, it means you can do a 40-minute cardio session instead of now, where you can only do a 10-minute cardio session without feeling bad and without having bad experiences in the gym. So if you want to get better, you have to measure where you are now. How good are you now? So it can be whatever is a important factor for you. Like I just said, it can be about your weight, it can be about your cardio, it can be about how much weight you want to be able to lift, but really set a goal. If you need help setting a goal, I recommend you to look for a coach that helps you with your fitness goals. I'm also doing coachings this year, so if you want to have me as a fitness coach, you can just visit my website, honeygoldfit.com, or just text me also on Instagram, and I can definitely help you to define your goal and also help you to reach your goals and hold you accountable. Like, we're gonna have checkups and you're never gonna be alone and you're not gonna lose motivation because nobody checks on you, nobody checks on how it's going, how you're doing. Because I also understand that sometimes life kind of switches up, so you have a routine and then something in your life changes. Maybe your work plan changes, so if you do shift work, maybe instead of doing morning shifts, now you have to do evening shifts, and then you're not able to go to the gym in the evening, and then everything kind of switches up and you can get confused. And a lot of times that's also when consistency stops, because a lot of things in your life change, so you stop being so consistent and then maybe you stop doing what you wanted to do completely, and we don't want that to happen in this year. So I'm definitely here to help you, but if you decide not to get a coach, you can also just watch YouTube videos like that, watch YouTube videos of other coaches. If you have a specific area of your sport, maybe you do ballet, maybe you're a basketball player, maybe you're a footballer, I recommend you to talk to experts in that area who maybe went through what you're going through when it comes to consistency and reaching your goals and to discipline, and they can help you also with videos, with books, with podcasts. Like, if you don't want to invest a lot of money or you don't have a lot of money to invest in right now, I recommend you to just use free tools. It's very easy in the year 2023 to get good knowledge without paying so much for it. But if you want to invest into a coach or into someone who can really help you with motivation, I also think it's a very good idea, because the outcome will be so much greater, and you will like develop so much faster. So actually, if you get help through an expert, you save a lot of time, and in the long run you also save money, because you're not gonna make that many mistakes and it doesn't take you that long. So you're just gonna be better, faster, sooner, and maybe even better than you would be without a coach. So I'd recommend you to do this. And then also a very important point, which you maybe didn't think about, is to stay hydrated. It's so important to stay hydrated, because if you're not hydrated, your brain doesn't work the same way. Your brain works slower, you can't concentrate that much, and also everything that happens inside of your body won't be as healthy as it should be. So I really, really recommend you, and I don't even just recommend it, I'm almost commanding you to stay hydrated. Like, please do yourself that favor, drink enough, and also consistently, morning, lunchtime, evening, and during those times as well. And then another point, if you have troubles motivating yourself, I recommend you to get a partner, like a gym buddy, or whichever sport you do. Like if you do dance, get a dance buddy. Just get a buddy who's interested in the same sport as you are, so you can motivate each other and you can exchange and share experiences. It's so much more fun than just doing it alone. But also, if you want to do it alone, I can recommend you online classes, for example, because you kind of do it for yourself. You can do it in your living room or in your apartment, wherever, and you have a group with you still, kind of. So if you're interested in yoga, for example, you can do yoga with me on Airbnb. I'm offering that this year as well. I'm really excited to share that with you. And yeah, so I recommend you online classes. And if you want to do it alone, but you don't know what to do, I recommend you to watch videos that were already recorded. Like on YouTube, you can do workouts that are not live, but you're still hearing a voice, you still hear someone who motivates you, and you're not alone. So that's I think the 3 most important advice that I have for you to reach your fitness goals. And then also a very, very important advice is to check your diet. What are you eating at the moment, and what do you need to eat? If you don't know, I also recommend you to get a coach for nutrition, or to just do your research. How much protein do you have to eat in order to grow your muscles? How much carbs do you have to eat in order to feel fit? I know there's a lot of controversial meaning. Some people say you don't even have to eat carbs at all, and I think when it comes to nutrition, it's really important to listen to your body as well, because what works for somebody might not work for you. So always, if you hear something and you know it doesn't work for you, you don't have to do it, because everybody is different. Also, some people have allergies, so if you eat a certain kind of food, your body doesn't feel so good about it, but another person might feel really good after eating that particular meal or that particular food. So if you're not sure about what to eat, I recommend you to get a coach as well. If you are signed up at a gym, you can also sometimes talk to the trainers. I know not all of them have a lot of knowledge about nutrition, but some of them do. So maybe in your gym there's a specific trainer that has a very good knowledge about nutrition, so you can always ask your trainers at the gym as well. Or if you have a friend who's in the fitness game, maybe ask them. But as I said, it might work for them, but it might not work for you. So you have to stay a bit patient if things don't work out right away. Sometimes it takes a bit, and sometimes you just have to switch the diet up. And yes, I know some people work on low carb, and some people feel so drained and very tired. So it's really, really different, and everybody is different. So yeah, you have to figure out what works for you. And as I said, you can work with an expert to figure out faster what works for you. So now we have those 4 things. We have the define your goal, we have the stay hydrated, get a gym partner or just people who do the same thing as you do to connect with, and then also your nutrition. And I think if you check those 4 things, maybe write down where you are now nutrition wise, where you are now when it comes to your hydration, how much do you even drink a day, do you know? Write it down. There's also apps for that, like there's a lot of different apps in the App Store, so I don't even want to recommend a specific app because there's so many. You can just like go through the recommendations, go through the reviews, and just see which app would work best for you. And if you don't want to work with apps, just do your research, maybe with books, or just write it down in your journal. But the number 1 most important thing when it comes to how to reach your goals is measure your goals. Like they have to be measurable, and you have to write down what you did today, what you're doing tomorrow, and you have to track everything in order to see what worked and what didn't work. Because if I would ask you now, what did you eat 4 days ago and what did you train 4 days ago, and you don't know, and you're not reaching your goals, then you know why. I know some people have a really good intuition and they don't track anything, but I really recommend you at the beginning to track the things. Just make sure to not be too strict with yourself as well. So the tracking shouldn't be to like beat yourself up and be like, oh my gosh, I ate so much sugar today. It shouldn't be about that at all. It should just be about writing it down and then check how you feel. How did that day feel? How did you feel after eating particular foods? Like, I don't mean like guilt-wise kind of, but just like, how did your body feel? Did you feel light afterwards? Did you feel satisfied? Did the food fill you up or not? Like, just check in with yourself. And if you get really like nervous or something after eating a certain food, maybe you have an allergy. Maybe you're allergic to lactose if you get bloated after drinking or eating something that contains milk or lactose, or maybe you're allergic to gluten. So there's so many different things. So I recommend you to track everything, also the protein, just to check. Like, if you don't reach your goals, then you know why and you can switch it up. But don't track your stuff to like be extra hard on yourself. Like, don't do it. It's not that deep. It's your personal goal, but it's not that deep that you have to like be mean to yourself. Track the things in order to be nice to yourself, and in order to reach your goals faster, so you can always check what went right or what went wrong. And I think that's it already. I think that's the most important advices. If you want more advices, you can comment below, or you can also DM me. And yeah, you can visit my website if you need a trainer, a coach, or somebody who helps you with nutrition, or if you want to try live online yoga classes. I'm very excited for this year. I hope you are too, and we're gonna reach our goals. And I'm always here to motivate you. So thank you for listening to my video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!